I'm going to walk you through the exact planning process I go through every quarter and every year as a seven-figure business owner with severe ADHD and shiny object syndrome and a small team of 3 people so that you can see how we actually plan and review our quarters and our years. If you want the document I'm going to share with you, it's my personal planning document that we use every single time. Just drop me a line below this video, say plan, and I will send that over to you. And you can go ahead and dive in. So let's go in. This is the document that we use every single time. We've been using for probably a year and a half, 2 years, and it has been an absolute game changer. And it's super simple to use. So the team is 3 people, me, Maggie, I'm the strategist. It's my sister, Lucy. You can see her here in the picture. She's in operations and automations. And then we've got my husband, Michael, who's on sales and client enrollment. We always do this process with a big flip chart so we can talk this through. So we still write it digitally and we write this down. And here's a cool AI trick for you. When next time you do this, if you do it with a team or in person by yourself or whatever, open either Zoom and record it or open like a voice transcription thing on your phone and record yourself talking through it, because you can use AI later on to get yourself like key points and plans and things like that. But let's dive in. So first thing we do is accomplishments. And you'll notice that there's a time estimate set aside for each piece. This is really important. Because if I ask you, oh, what were your accomplishments in the last year? You might go, oh yeah, well, we had our first bigger year. We finally launched, our one-to-many high-touch program, and we built out our low-ticket lead generation ecosystem. Okay, done, tick, let's move on. We don't want that. We want you to actually spend like half an hour just on accomplishments. Once you kind of say all these top of mind ones that are really obvious, I want you to dig deeper. This is really important, all right? Because at the end of this half an hour, we want this big flip chart that's filled out with all the awesome things that you did in the last quarter or the last year, all right? Like I said, this is an annual plan document, but we basically review this every quarter and we fill this again every quarter. So it could be financials, mindset, growth, belief shifts, and projects. Projects you finish are my favorite, like tick. Next part is lessons learned. That's not really like, here's where we messed up or here's what should have gone better. It's just, what have we learned? What are learning moments we've had? What are the aha moments we've had? What can we take away from this last period of time to apply for the future? All right, so again, 30 minutes. Don't cheat. Okay? Then we've got our SWOT analysis. Favorite SWOT. Yay. I used to dread this when I was at university. But SWOT is super simple. If you're not aware of it, it stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Literally draw a quadrant or use a separate sheet for each section. And again, 15 minutes each. There's 2 that are internal. So that's the business. So one of my strengths could be that I'm creative, right? Or as a strategist, I can very quickly see some businesses, different puzzle pieces and how they should connect together a lot more effectively. That's me, internal. Weaknesses, I have ADHD. I tend to overestimate how much I can do and how long things take. That's a weakness. That's internal, however. An opportunity that's external could be, honestly, AI. Something that's not in our control, but we can tap into to do more of. We actually had this on both. We had AI as an opportunity and we had AI as a threat, because obviously we also sell a low ticket course that's on training AI to sound like you, so you create on your brand voice. There's a competition, AI is moving faster, so it can also be seen as a bit of a threat for us, external. So things to think about: what are you good at, what needs to be improved, or what's never going to be a strength? Like, my time management skills are never going to be a strength. Not going to happen. External opportunities and threats is like, what can you tap more into and what things can stop your success? All right. Actually, and this is the example. I forgot to put it in here as well. All right. Once you've done this, you would have spent an hour on the SWOT. Very important. We can go to strategic issues. And this is going to be pretty easy because you just spent an hour basically going over your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You probably have a fairly good idea right now of what the strategic issues are in your business. Like, what's stopping you from getting from where you are now to where you want to be? So it could be, oh, I'm an agency. I want to get more of my time back and scale without putting out fires all day. The issue is holding back is the business model that we're in, right? Or we have a huge reliance on, I don't know, our organic marketing on Facebook. And if I'm not feeling creative and I'm not posting, we're not getting more clients. Strategic issue, we need a new method of lead generation that doesn't rely on me being creative and posting on Facebook. Okay. And is really going to help you stop shiny object syndrome. You can see, does this align to the strategic issues? Yes or no. Okay. Then something, so we do check this like monthly, and we do a big one beginning of the year and then midway of the year, budget and forecast. Not a fan of it. Really, I'm not. But it is one of the most important exercises that I've been able to do for my business. That's honestly one of the reasons we went from multi six figures into seven, because we had a forecast and we just got so focused on those numbers. So definitely start thinking about like, where do you see the ebbs and flows in the year? When you're going on vacation? When do you have a busy period with sales? When are things quieter for your business? Just so you kind of start seeing, oh, if August is always a slow month for you, great. You're not going to beat yourself up in August for not having all those clients, because you know historically it's been slow. Okay. And go through some of this as well. Like client capacity is a big one. Like, great that you have big goals. Can you deliver in your existing model with your systems, your automations, your AI use, and your team? All right. So overall, this would probably take you about 2 hours in total. We kind of do three, but we're only a 3-person team, so it's pretty quick. And I would save this. I would make your own copy. I would stick to this. I don't think you need to add anything else. And it's a pretty solid for annual or quarterly planning. So hope this was helpful. Again, if you want a copy of this document, just drop a line below, say plan, and we'll send it over so you can use it yourself. And if this sounds like the kind of work that you want on your business and you want my eyes and my brain to help you scale, you might want to book a game plan call with the team. You'll be speaking to Michael actually, and he'll tell you if he thinks we can help or not. So you can go ahead and grab that and schedule a time in the calendar, and we will go from there. Cool. See you next time.